Hi everyone, it's Kamila. I hope you're all having a great day. If you're new here on the channel, you mostly do speed builds, and today we are building a generations home for my save file. So I'm super excited about that because I really like the result and I hope you will like it too. But I've been wanting to do a generations home for a while now, and I really wanted to have one on this specific lot in Willow Creek. This one is going in the neighborhood at the top right. I'm not sure of the name of the neighborhood, but I will probably put a picture on the screen of where this house is going, and that way you will be able to see my progress for Willow Creek in my save file, and you will be able to see kind of where it goes and what else is close to it. So I hope you will like the place that I chose for this one, and you will probably see during the speed build that we will change the lot, but it's just because I didn't really like the lighting of this one, so I placed it in Newcrest instead, but it's going there in my save file. So I hope you won't mind. And the lot is actually called Brook Bungalow. And in my last speed build, I was talking about the fact that sometimes it's hard for me to find the names of the lots in English since my game is in French. And a very good friend of mine, which is called Chrissy, proposed me to give me the maps with all the names of the lots. So I was super happy about that, and that way my life is gonna be much easier for my save file and for my videos, because I really like to tell you where the lots are going. But at the same time, it's kind of difficult to find the names sometimes. So most of the time I wasn't able to do it, and it was a little bit annoying for me. So I'm super happy, and I want to thank her in my video, even if I did it also in DMs. And I'm going to take the opportunity to give her a shout out because she has a very good YouTube channel with speed builds, CAS videos, reviews, because she's also a game changer, and I will put a channel in the description. I really like her work, and we've been doing some collabs in the past, which was super nice. I really like to work with her, and she's also an awesome human being. I really like to follow her on social media because she's always tweeting some positive things, and she's super authentic. So when it's not going well, she will say it. She's not going to be faking anything, which I really like about her. So if you're interested to see her content, definitely check that out. I felt like it was a good idea just to shout her out at the beginning of the video, but yeah, we'll probably continue to talk about the build. So it's a 2-in-1 house because we have 3 generations here. We have the grandparents, their kids, and then the kids of their kids. So we have the grandparents living at the left of the house. They have their own house. So they have their own kitchen, the dining room, living room, everything they need. And then there's a door leading to the next house that is in the same house, kind of. Hopefully you will understand what I mean. And there we have the parents, the kids, and 2 dogs. So we have a pretty big family of 6 Sims and 2 animals. I hope you will like it. And they're probably also going to be friends with the other neighbors in the area because they're super friendly. And for example, the last speed build that I did was for the first couple's home, and they're very close to this house. They're not right next to it, but they're at the other side of the road, so they will probably be good friends. I will probably cheat their relationships if I can, or just do it normally. So I hope you like this idea. And when I started to think about this house and what I was going to do about it, I started to search for some inspiration pictures on Pinterest, and I didn't find anything, to be honest, that was really inspiring me and that was looking like the type of house that I wanted, which is very suburban, by the way. I really want Willow Creek to be more suburban. Maybe there's going to be a mix between that and Victorian. I'm not really sure yet, but we will see. This area is definitely suburban. But yeah, this house isn't based on any pictures. I just went ahead and improvised. So I kind of went with my gut feeling, I would say. The only thing I knew at first was the colors that I wanted for the exterior color scheme. So I went with some brown, black, white, and also some green. So that's the type of things that I wanted. I used some windows from Seasons, but also from I'm not really sure, I think Get Together, and also Base Game. So we have a lot of different styles. We have more modern windows, but also very normal windows, I would say, that are from Seasons. I really like the look of it. I'm not doing that very often, but with big houses like that, I really like to have bigger windows too in some rooms. And then I knew at the beginning that I really wanted to use this Base Game wallpaper that has the green and also the black brick. And I also used some, I think the brown is from Outdoors Retreat, I'm not really sure. And that's pretty much it, if I'm not mistaken. I hope you will like the mix I did. And for the interior, it's pretty different, but I feel like it goes super well together. I feel like everything is tied up well together, as I said. So we have turquoise for the walls in most of the house. We also have some beige, for example, for the floorings, but it's more in orangey beige, I would say. We also have some black, white, and brown. So it's a lot of colors. Usually in my speed builds or in my builds, I don't do that. I won't use a lot of different wood tones. So I would probably use, for example, beige and brown. But this time I used a lot, as I said, black, white, brown, beige. It's a lot of different colors, but I feel like it works well. Definitely let me know what you think. But I think it really gives a personality to the house and it's very vibrant. I especially like the wallpaper that I chose. I feel like it fits super well, and I don't know why, but it just seems like it continues the exterior of the house well. The style, I would say it's more IKEA looking and modern a little, but it's not cold in my opinion. For me, it feels very welcoming. So it's something that I really like. I wouldn't say there is a specific style that I was trying to go for. As I said, I was definitely improvising. So it's not fully modern, but I would say the whole living area with the dining room, living room, and first kitchen are very modern, even if it wasn't necessarily what I was going for. It's probably my favorite area of the house though. I like the details that I put there and all the colors, as I said, and of course the fact it's so open. And in the house, of course, we have 2 kitchens, etc., as I said, because I wanted the grandparents to have their own house and to be able to, for example, have the dinner together instead of just going with the other family, I would say. I don't really know how to explain that, but sometimes maybe they will want to be just together. So I really wanted 2 houses. We also have an office for the parents. There's 4 bathrooms in total. So we have one on the first floor. We have one for the grandparents that are on the first floor too. They don't have a part of the second floor. And then the second floor has 2 other bathrooms, one for the master bedroom and one for the 2 kids. So that's a total of 4, which is a very good number in my opinion for 6 Sims. And since they have dogs, there's bathtubs in the house, so that's not going to be a problem. And I want to mention that I bought a new mic. I received it last week, so it's not the first time I'm trying it, but it's the first time I'm recording a voiceover, a complete one with it. So I don't know how it's going to be. I hope all the settings are fine. If there's something that is bothering you, definitely let me know and I will try to change something. I'm not sure yet what it's going to sound like. I just know that I prefer this mic way more for multiple reasons. So I had the Blue Yeti that I bought a few years ago, so it's not a recent model, and I didn't like it at all because it was capturing every single sound in my house. And for example, if I was moving my hands not even close to the microphone, we would hear it. If I was just touching very slightly my desk, it was kind of a earthquake. Even if I was adjusting the gain and all the settings, doing some editing in my voiceovers and everything. It was kind of a nightmare to do my voiceovers. And now I just ordered the Elgato Weaver 3. Sorry about the pronunciation, and I definitely feel a difference. It's very different. I don't need to stop moving my hands, which is very nice because I like to move them when I'm talking. When I don't, it feels a little weird. And if I just move my chair, we won't hear it either. So I feel like it's also going to be easier for me to record tutorials, for example, because when I'm doing tutorials I need to use my keyboard and my mouse while talking, and I wasn't able to do that before. I had to record the screen and the voice separately, so it wasn't really fun, and I hope I will be able to do it differently now. So wish me luck. And I also ordered some other things that I will probably do reviews for on Instagram. So if you're not following me there, the link is in the description. If you're interested in seeing the reviews, it's probably going to be in my story because I wouldn't do that in a post. But I just felt like I would mention it because I know some YouTubers are following me and some people that have Sims channels too. So that's kind of something new that we are testing today. And I also have a new reshade preset for the screenshots. I used the same one as usual, the Avalanche one, for recording because it's my favorite and I'm used to it. Maybe I will change it in the future, I'm not really sure. I will test some things out in the future weeks. But let me know what you think of the preset I used for my screenshots. It's a bit different. I hope you will like it. So I know I asked a lot of questions for the voiceover, also the screenshots and everything, but it's always super important for me to have your feedback. So that's why I'm asking. But I'm going to start talking a little about the family living here. And since we are doing the bedroom of the first daughter, I will explain a little her personality. So she's a teen and she's trying to become a YouTuber, a makeup YouTuber, or a makeup artist, maybe even both. She kind of has this dream of making a living out of YouTube and maybe doing makeup for people. She's really into beauty and art, so her room is pretty girly, I would say. There's a lot of pink. There's a lot of makeup on the two dressers that I gave her, and of course she has the video station that came with Gift Famous. I'm not 100% sure that a teen can do videos. I think so. If they can't, it's a little weird, but I hope she can. If she can't, she will be able to do that when she becomes a young adult. But I really wanted to include that in her room. And the other bedroom for a kid is her sisters. So there are two daughters in this family, and the second sibling, which is the youngest, is more into science than fashion and makeup. So she will probably be a doctor, maybe a scientist, anything that is related to science. So I gave her the little science table. I'm not really sure how to call it. And also a bookcase. I gave her some toys, but it's not the most prominent thing in her bedroom, I would say. And I also gave her a very cool desk where she can work, do her artwork and everything. I hope you will like it. And we also have a laundry room in one of the bedrooms. I want every house to have laundry in my save file, in case you didn't know, in case you're not watching my videos often. So that's it for the two daughters. And for the grandpa, I felt like he would probably be a detective. I'm not really sure. That's the profession that I will give him. The grandma had a business when she was younger, and then it was taken over by the parents, so her daughter and her boyfriend. So the two parents have the business of the grandma now, and they're taking care of it. So I will probably give them the career that is the closest to business. As I said at the beginning, my game is in French, so I don't know how it's called in English, but I already know the career that I will give them. I didn't do this family for now, so I can't show you how or what they look like, but I will probably do them soon and put them on the gallery. Recently, I've been trying to catch up all the families that I didn't do for the houses that I built. Maybe you noticed if you're following me on the gallery or on Instagram because I mentioned it. But yeah, I hope I will be able to follow a little more. I like to build. I like to do cast too, but not that often and with CC. And of course, for my save file, I can't use CC, so it's a less enjoyable experience for me. It's not my favorite thing to do. But yeah, I think the parents probably are making a lot of money because it's a very big house with a lot of luxurious things, I would say. You probably saw that they have 2 fridges in the kitchen. They also have 2 dishwashers. So that's a lot of different things. They have a pool, a jacuzzi. So yeah, as I said, they probably have a lot of money. And I feel like they would probably be very serious and a little bit strict. Probably more the dad. And maybe he doesn't really like that his older daughter is more into makeup and YouTube than business. Maybe it bothers him a little, and the mom is kind of trying to calm him because she wants her daughter to be very happy and not just successful in life. Of course, she wants her to be successful, but her happiness is more important to her. So it's kind of the storyline that I was imagining, and I will probably put in the save file. And I hope I didn't confuse you too much, because I think today I'm not really focused or concentrated. So I feel like I went in all directions, and maybe I didn't explain very well the family that we have. But here it's the part where the grandparents are living. So as you can see, they have a living room, dining room, kitchen, a bedroom. They also have a closet, a walk-in closet that is leading to their own bathrooms. I hope you will like it. It's very luxurious in my opinion. I really like it. But yeah, 2 grandparents, 2 parents, 2 daughters, 2 dogs. So there's a lot of people here. Oh, and I forgot to mention that the grandma isn't working anymore. So as I said, her business has been taken over by her daughter, and now she's probably just retiring, and I feel like she would be very into gardening. So I had some plant pots outside, and maybe she's taking care of the whole place. Maybe it's her way to still be busy even if she's not working anymore. So I felt like that was a good idea, and I want to come back to the reshade presets subject because I felt like I didn't talk about it enough. But basically I had some problems with my reshade in the last weeks. So when my camera was down and more close to, for example, the ground, the shadows were getting a little bit weird, and maybe you noticed in my last videos, I think I resolved the issue. The only thing that is still weird is some presets are very weird in my game. So one of the most popular presets that people use a lot looks like I'm in a horror movie. I don't really know why, but yeah, as I said, I'm going to test out new things in the next few weeks, and I hope you will like the things I will try out. It's not very important for you, I guess, because it's only some screenshots, presets, and everything. Maybe some of you don't even watch screenshots, I don't know. But I felt like it was important to mention it. I also want to say, you probably saw I forgot the hampers and all the things for the dogs again. I always do that in the speed build, but then I tried to add them before uploading the build on the gallery, and I think I never forgot before uploading the build on the gallery. But yeah, in the speed builds you pretty much never see me put those objects, just because I forget, and I don't know, I never remember to put those. I don't know yet what's going to be my next video and when it's going to be. At the moment I have a little bit of trouble trying to upload 2 videos a week because I'm working on some other projects behind the scenes, and those are taking more time, so I can't do those, for example, in one day. I have to work on it a little bit every day, and it's taking up some time that I don't have to make some videos after. but I hope it will be nice in the next few weeks and I will be able to finish those and start working on new things, on different things than my YouTube channel. I'm not going to talk about it for now because I'm not sure it's going to work. And for the backyard, as you can see, we have a jacuzzi, dining area, we have lounge chairs. I put some very nice things for the kid. So we have a swing and also some monkey bars, so she will have some things to do outside. I imagine that even if she's pretty serious about science, she probably likes to spend some time outside too. But since the video is ending very soon, I will leave you guys here, and I hope you will like the rest of the video and that you liked the build. If it's the case, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on social medias. All the links will be down in the description. And of course, you can download this build on the gallery. My ID is KamilaYtb. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish to you all an amazing day. Bye!